Today, in old school RuneScape, one of the most exciting updates of the year just came out. They reintroduced upgrades to World 45, making it so the player count went from 10 all the way up to 500, which is insane for 45. World 45 is truly one of my favorite places to PK. I've been PKing in teams and also solo for years, and I just think it is a great way to learn the PvP mechanics of the game. There is no better place that can challenge you more than Deadman mode. Deadman mode truly has some of the best PKers, some of the best content in the game, and to see Jagex finally give it some love really encourages the PvP scene for me. There were some incredible updates that make it easier for solo PKers by extending the time frame that you can get out. Also, one upgrade that they included was the breaches. These breaches allow for incredible drops like tier 5 emblems and also the new trinkets that they added into the game. These new trinkets can sell for a ton of money on 07 too, so if you want to make a little bit of money on 07, sometimes playing Deadman mode can make you a ton, and this is a great way to learn about PvP and just learn a little bit more about the game. There we go, 10k. We're gonna quickly make our way over to buy some runes. Water staff for some training. Hell yeah. Let's see if we can get lucky. Snag a Slayer test, see what we can get. Fire Giants, ooh, we'll actually take that. Maybe it's less crowded too. Alright, first kill. Got a combat task too, nice. Oh, Pog, my first emblem and some law runes, very nice. Ooh, nice, another emblem I'm printing. Tiers 1s, 3 tier 1s. Pretty sure I can turn these in for some GP and not be dirt broke. I'm literally getting 80k Slayer XP water striking right now. Some law runes, sell it back in. Alright, what can we get with this emblem shop? So for the emblem shop, there's really no rhyme or reason to what the best thing is selling for because the price of items is so up and down through Deadman mode. So ice axe and stamina seem to be one of the better ones, and also prayer pots are pretty good as well, but it completely varies. It's crowded up here. Got a clean spot. Maybe even be able to get 2 of them, I don't know. Just kill onyx bolts, there we go. A little bit of onyx bolts to start off, that's huge. Nice, another onyx. And here we are with 44 prayer. These are so good for prayer, it's insane. Looks like I am out of runes, not gonna be able to complete this kill, but tons of loot. We'll sell it off in the GE, see what we can get. Alright, sold most of it. 50k for this, what the hell? Yo, I never thought I'd see the day. Listen to this. There is 318 people on Deadman mode right now. That's a ton for Deadman mode if you know. It's normally at like 50. Okay, so we do spend a lot of the remaining hours at the lava dragons. It's just such a good XP thing to do. It is kind of expensive and you pretty much break even on runes because the runes are so expensive right now. Blood runes can go all the way up to like 500 or 600 GP each because there's just not a lot of supply. And if you use anything less than blood runes, you'll have so much competition here that you won't see a lot of things. And the main thing I was going for was the vulnerability charm, and at the time it was like 15-20 mils, so that would have just propelled the account forward. As you can see in these clips, I'm just getting a couple levels and I'm really not any good high tier drops. I ended up selling a lot of the GP and the GE, and I'm just slowly going back and forth trying to break even at lava dragons, just trying to get as much mage XP as we can to propel forward to 94 mage. That's going to be the first big goal on the account. Along with 94 mage, we also have to train our melees up, and I decided to use a little bit of time at sand crabs because I had to do something AFK IRL. Now we switch back over into some Slayer. We need to get 55 in order to get the broad bolts to make training range much cheaper for us. So when you get a bad Slayer task in Wildy Slayer, one thing that you're going to want to do is just go to Birthrup, and then you can skip the task with the Slayer Master and Birthrup. This is really good for Wildy Slayer, so it allows you to always be doing the best task to get more of the upgraded tier 5s. You need to over level 100 combat. Alright, I'm going to do a little Pking. Don't really risk too much. The bank's kind of empty, so let's just get it going. Like, so many people are going to be PvP protect. I'm just going to remove everything so it looks like I'm not PKing. So when we go PKing, the first thing that we do is that we actually end up dying. We go to Edgeville, and our account is not ready for Edgeville yet, to say the least. So I am able to quickly get my stuff back. And another thing I did want to show you guys, and just a clip that I wanted to go back and overview, if you do get attacked at any of the areas that you're training at, it is very important to just bring snare runes. As you can see, I only have 5 snare runes in this situation, and I'm still able to get the freeze escape, especially on a pier when people have really low mage defense, because mage defense goes off of defense and mage, but besides all that, you basically can almost guarantee a freeze even if you're in no gear, as long as you're not negative bonus. So it is a really easy way to get out, and I do recommend if you're doing any DMM PKing, it's the best way to escape. So I'm doing a Greater Demon task, and you are not going to believe what I ran up to. This is why 45 is just so fun. They can't, because I'm 75. These are all mains. This is going to be a big old main fight. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Yep, we got the set. Alright, we out. Get it home scot-free. Get this stuff in my depot. So if you enjoy all this craziness of Deadman mode and you are liking the video, I would appreciate it if you just subscribe to the channel. So we find ourselves here at Ferox Gold again. We are fighting a super noob, and what I end up doing is actually killing this guy, and nevertheless I kill him with a rune skimmy. Imagine how much stronger this account will be once it's fully finished if I'm already killing people with rune skimmies. But of course, with Deadman mode being Deadman mode, I did get focused by a max team right after, and I didn't telly out quick enough. So a good lesson to you guys: if you don't telly out right away after getting a kill, you will likely die to the rest of their team. So it was probably just a bait. When you're playing Deadman mode, another thing that you will learn is that when it rains, it definitely does pour. Here I end up dying a fucking again. I've literally died so much in this video, and this video was a lot harder to film than I thought it would be. I thought there wouldn't be as many people on Deadman mode, but there really is people everywhere. Oh my gosh, look at that. Rebuild's real. There we go. So when I'm doing this PKing, I'm risking so little, so anytime I see anyone with any potential that I am going to kill them, I just go for it right away, and I'm able to kill this guy in GE. Ooh, actually a good key. What is this? Take that. This combat bracelet's huge. Nice, that's a good kill. We have 500 people on right now. This is insane. One thing I love about GE PKing is I can use the cooking cape to get a free bank off here. This deters a lot of PKers from hitting me here because I basically can outlast everyone. What I do is I do hit everyone I see because you never know what alt or mule will be going by. As you can see in this clip, this guy had absolutely nothing on him and he was super low level, but he had 750k. Next thing we head over to is some breaches. At breaches, there's a ton of people PKing, so we have to be super careful. We actually do end up getting one of the tier 5 drops, and we are able to secure a bank. And when you do bank a tier 5, you don't lose it. But unfortunately, with this video, one common thing you're going to see is we die over and over again. And again, here we do die at the breach. We just cannot catch a break. We get 2. At another PKer at Cooking Guild, this guy doesn't have any way to get up except for a freeze. So he just needs to get a nice freeze escape. And of course, I max on him, and he's like 1 HP left. If he had just prayed the wrong thing, I would have killed him there. But we don't get lucky, and he's able to eat up before another person gets on. Next, we make our way over to Scurious. We want to try out a new method because this XP is completely incredible. The Scurious XP is so insane. And with everything with DMM and with this video, apparently, I am PKing a lot, but I am also getting PK'd a lot. So every time I'm at a training method, I do run into some PKers. And at this particular point, we do run into somebody that I was killing Scurious with for a couple of kills. And then all of a sudden, he decides to turn on me. He is Infernal, probably a bot Infernal, but you never know with 45. There are some good players, so not going to accuse him of anything, but just weird to see Infernal on 45 so early. So after this, we're running super low on cash, so we decided to do some suicide questing. The first quest that we took on was Dig Site. This quest is a little scary because you're running around with not a lot of inventory space, but we managed to get out of it without getting a single death. Then we complete Temple of Ikov. A quick tip is you can actually use rune knives and not use any of the ice arrows. This speeds up the quest a little bit, allowing us to get the quest much quicker. So in Deadman mode, you can pretty much expect anything in this game, and one thing that you're going to want to watch out for is in Varrock, people can die because they telly and scold thinking they're unscold, and they die to the guards very quickly. Happened to be the case for this guy, and I ended up looting over like 1 or 2 mil, so this is a perfect rebuild that gets us right back into the game. This is huge, and it propels us forward to 94 Mage and also DT. Okay, here we are finishing off this quest. I think we can get enough thieving experience to boost all the way up to the level we need. I'm thieving. There we go. 53. Basically no GP left after this. But we have it with the very last low alch. 94 Mage. Oh my gosh. Huge thing. Now we can finish up Desert Treasure. Alright, so I shouldn't get combat from the quests, maybe. If I do, I'm a 60 attack peer. So, we'll see. Alright, let's see if this ruins the account. I have the XP locked. Will it lock it for the quest? It does. It does lock for the quest. Aha! You can do any quest on Deadman mode. Okay, finishing the quest, and this should be the last of all the prerequisites for this. Alright, here we are starting off DT. Let's hand these items in quick because it took a while to get all of them. Definitely want to get that right away. So for the first boss, the first thing that you're going to want to do is just get an entangle on it, and then you're just going to want to far cast it with any water spell. This is a very easy boss to do of the four. This next boss is one of the harder ones. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to safe spot it behind one of the monsters. You can also entangle it too. This boss is a little bit more complicated. You're just going to want to switch your prayers every tick, and when you switch your prayers every tick, it just floats the boss around and it doesn't actually hit you. But you can take damage still like I do. Last boss, and I always save this for last because it's my least favorite because it's such a long journey away, is just the ice mob, and I honestly just brute force this one at this point. No real good method for it. Okay, we did it. That took a while, and it honestly cost us our whole bank, but we did do it. 94 mage, and we got desert treasure unlocked. Let's get this game going. Let's do some PKing. So one thing that we're focusing on is just killing the people that might be alts or muling on Deadman mode. We do go for some PKs later on in the video, but my stats are just not strong enough to compete against the already max 75 accounts that are on here. But we do get a good amount of PKs off this, and they do risk sometimes more than PK. Oh, he just insted. He insted. Oh, look at this. Because you never know what they have. Also, I actually need the prayer XP. Oh my god, I just got the kid. I just got the kid that I was on. Oh, that's huge. Let's see what we got for keys. Oh, actually a good one. What is this? Huh, this might be worth something. I do see a ton of PKers up here, and I really never see anyone with a 99 cooking cape, so I pretty much have a free escape, and I can try to focus on the outlast. A lot of these people don't get a lot of off prayers right, so I do get those outlast. There we go, they're friendly bots. Nope, I got him. No, I was just trying to get him to come down. Alright, let's see. Let's see, anything from the key? Nothing. A lot of people seem to be leveling up through this bracket too, and they seem to be going for mains, but then their 12-hour expires. I saw this guy a couple times earlier and I couldn't hit him, and finally he ran by this time, and his 12 hours did run out. So one thing you're definitely going to watch out for is if you do have the 12 hours, you're just going to want to run the other way up. Let's see what the key is. Hopefully we got something. A little bit of GP, nothing crazy. A little bit of chinning, then back to some PK. I do get incredibly lucky here. Sometimes I mistime it, and I do get Gmaul chance so hard here. I definitely have to run a little bit quicker into the bank just so I don't get outlasted, and a lot of people do target me with the outlast. Good fight. I just got a PVM alt only. This guy could have some risk. Better than I thought, honestly. Recoil self for more. Red caves too. Yeah, that's nice. Good fight. Oh, I just got a clean ass kill. Is it any loot? Oh, 500k ancient staff. Oh, we doing it? Alright, let's see. Let me get this kill. Okay, look at that key. That's a huge key. Definitely take that. All very good supplies. So finally we're able to afford one of the best weapons, the Stadius Warhammer. I ended up buying it for a mil less than I was expecting to pay. So there's been a team up at Cooking Guild, and these kids just non-stop hit me over and over again. They do risk a lot, so I want to encourage a fight, and look at this chance I get on them. If my Gmaul hit over a 9, could have been an easy kill for probably like 30-40 milli advance trinket and everything. Here you go, we can go in for a Gmaul. Oh wow, that was the worst Gmaul of my life, but it still manages to get him. Looks like he wasn't risking much, but it is good to get a little bit of loot off somebody like that. We'll definitely take it. Nice. It looks like the bank key wasn't too bad either. The chins sell for a lot more than what they're looking for in there, so those 60 chins can be like 500k. Bank after probably around 20 hours of Deadman mode, about 12 hours of the PvP Protect, and then another 8 hours of the regular content. So we did get a Stadius Warhammer, a Gmaul, and then we also have another Gmaul in here too. So all that is worth like 10 mil. And then just other stuff in the bank. So we did end up getting a lot. Here are the final stats of the account. If you guys do want me to make a part 2 on this video, it gets 1,000 likes, I will drop a part 2. If not, we'll switch back over to some other content.